Alright, welcome to NFL Week 6 picks. I'm playing Madden right now, so I'm going to be trying to make these picks while also playing this game. And already got tackled. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. First game up is Buccaneers at Atlanta. Right now the Falcons are 1-4. They are in serious trouble to go 1-5 and potentially miss the playoffs. They really need a win right now. God, I mean, their defense is just torched. Let's go! Okay, yeah, their defense is just torched right now. They're dealing with injuries, and they just need to find a way to win games, man. The Buccaneers also, they're kind of in the middle of the road right now. You know, since Winston is back, they're kind of trying to ease him back in, you know, get off the whole Fitzpatrick era and stuff like that. So, yeah, you know, I'm going to pick... God! We just started the game, and I've already thrown a pick. Sorry for that unprofessionalism, but I'm going to go with the Falcons here. I feel like this is a win or die situation right there. They have to win this game, and he is not about to return this. He is not about to return this. He is not about to return this. Okay. Yeah, so it's a win and die situation for them. They really got to get a win, so I'm going to go with the Falcons. Next up, Chargers at Cleveland. The Browns right now are... they're kind of in a mix right now. They just beat my Ravens, so yeah, it took me a week to recover from that. So I'm gonna deal with that. They're trying to grow some momentum right now. You know, Baker Mayfield's playing well, and even though the offense, you know, kind of had a rough time scoring against the Ravens defense, as expected, because Ravens actually have a really good defense. I believe at home again, they're gonna stand tall against the Chargers. The Chargers are just a disappointment. Every time you try to give them a chance, you're like, okay, this year they have everything they need to be a deep Super Bowl caliber team, and all of a sudden they start the season 1-4. They just disappoint you time after time again. I'm getting real tired of the Chargers. They just, no matter how much faith you put in them, they just fail you. So I'm just gonna pick the Chargers. I'm gonna pick the Browns. All right. We got the Colts in New York against the Jets. You know, Sam Darnold up there trying to do some things. He's a rookie, so, you know, you don't expect him to win all those games. And right now, the Colts are just trying to figure something out. This Colts team is trash. I've put this out 3 times. Put him on the ground. I've said this many times, man. Just burn this Colts franchise down. They're not doing anything with this, man. They're just wasting Andrew Luck, man. How is this dude's having like 400+ yard passing games and they're still losing games? I have zero faith in this Colts organization. I feel bad for Andrew Luck right there. And I'm going to go with the Jets because the Colts franchise is a literal disappointment. So, yeah, the Jets are going to get a W at home. Next up, the Seahawks and the Raiders. Jon Gruden and his team are 1-4. They better figure something out quick because, my God, the season already looking over because, you know, the Chiefs right now, they're rolling, but Denver and Chargers, they're just not. We'll see how this AFC, anyone can really make the playoffs at like 9-7. So, right now, they got to get on track and start winning some damn games. I'm going to go on a limb here and pick the Raiders because I have to give Jon Gruden credit to think that knowing they're 1-4 right now in the season and they really need a win at home, they're going to get the job done. I have little confidence in them, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and pick them. Oh no, here we go. We got the Panthers going up against the Redskins in Washington. This is already going to be great. I can't literally wait for this. How do you drop the ball? You're wide. Oh, I can't even get a touchdown with these scrubs. Sorry for that. Yeah, the Redskins, they got to recover. They just got beat up by one NFC South team. Now they have to take on another, now at home, with the Panthers, who are actually rolling right now, down a little bit of a win streak. You got to get something, and oh my God, I got no protection. But you got to get something, Washington. I really want to pick the Redskins because I picked them to beat the Saints, thinking, okay, prime time, we're going to set the thing straight. But the Panthers are really rolling right now. Granted, you know, they had trouble trying to beat the Giants, but they still beat them overall. So I'm going to go with Cam and the crew beating the Redskins for this week. I feel like the Redskins right now, coming off that beating from the Saints, I feel like the message hasn't been completely taken in yet. And I feel like a loss like this at home will be able to get them back on track. Another interception! I can't get a break! That's 2! Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the Redskins, as much as I want to pick them to win this game, I feel like this is the type of game that they're just going to lose at home. It's going to be close, unlike the Saints game, but they're going to lose out at home. They're going to go 2-4, and I think that's going to start the whole reevaluation of the season. Now, I'm praying they prove me wrong, because I remember in my Saints video, I said that they should take that loss and learn from it. Who knows, maybe they did that through the practice this week, but I feel like it takes a brutal loss at home, and to be down 2-4 in the NFC East, I feel like that would be enough to get them laser-eyed focused. Who knows? Maybe they learned from the Saints game because they played awful and they bounced back here. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to take the Panthers. Next up, the Bills taking on the Texans. I'm not going to talk much about this. I'm just going to go with the Texans. They had a really impressive win in overtime. Granted, it was against the Cowboys, but DeAndre Hopkins proved why he's definitely one of the best receivers in the game. I could argue he's the best receiver, but we're not going to go there. I'm just going to pick the Texans. The Bills, they're having an up-and-down season. Josh Allen's going to continue to improve, but they're not beating the Texans in my book. We'll see how that goes. I got the Texans. The Cardinals taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Again, another game I don't really have much to cover here. Josh Rose is going to continue to improve, but I'm going to pick the Vikings overall because they're just a better team in my eyes right there. Granted, that's probably not a good reason to pick the Vikings because it just like you should probably give more to that, and I just let a touchdown happen. Man, I'm down 10-0. Come on! 2 interceptions, that wasn't even my fault! Whatever. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, you know what, matter of fact, I'm going to say the Vikings win because their defense gets it together. And Kirk Cousins is still a good quarterback, and their offense, they're going to get it rolling, you know. The Cardinals right now are just trying to figure something out. They're getting wins, but not as much as one. So I'm going to go with the Vikings, and we're going to see how that goes. Who knows, maybe we get another Bills situation where they get shut out at home. Here we go. NFC North rivalry. Steelers and Bengals. The Bengals have been great this year. They've been taking on team after team after team, man, and just getting nice wins. They are 4-1 in the season right now, and they are looking sharp. Granted, we cannot give credit to the Cincinnati Bengals as much as we want to because they can't win a playoff game. We refuse to give them respect. I would love to give Cincinnati respect, but in this league, respect is earned. They have to win a playoff game. And until they do so, no one's going to give them credit. So, with that being said, I'm going to pick the Steelers right now. The Steelers really took the Falcons game and they just bullied them. And I think they're going to try and get back on track. And I can see the Steelers because we know with the Steelers, they can go from being really bad to all of a sudden being really good and win games. So I got to pick the Steelers. Plus, the Steelers have Cincinnati's number, like Cincinnati as my team. So it's a rock, paper, scissors type of thing here for some reason. Yeah, kind of. So I'm just going to go with the Steelers for this one. Bears at the Dolphins. Miami embarrassed themselves by giving up 24 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to the Cincinnati Bengals and losing the game. I don't know how you pull that off, but they managed to do it. The Dolphins have just seen like a trap. They're just like a trap team right there. All of a sudden they look good and you think maybe the Dolphins would be great. Next thing you know, they face off with a team like New England and they get blown out. Then they face off with a team like Cincinnati and they blow a fourth quarter lead so bad. So it's kind of hard to see with the Dolphins. I want to take them, but I'm going to go with the Bears. The Bears, since Khalil Mack has shown up, they have changed everything. They just look like a better team. With Khalil Mack there, their defense just looks fierce. They just look like, how do you not catch a touchdown? You're wide open in the end zone. Catch the ball. So yeah, the Bears they're just a different team this year because like Khalil Mack there with the defense and Mitchell Trubisky, he's slowly improving and you're seeing it right there. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes, but I gotta pick him. I just gotta pick him. So we'll see how that goes. Finally a touchdown! Golly! Oof. All right, next one, Rams at the Broncos. Not much for me to put here because Denver right now is having a Case Keenum issue. Case Keenum has not been impressive this year. He has not looked impressive this year. I mean, just throwing multiple interceptions in multiple games, has just not been producing the way they want to. They've been losing games at a high rate. And the biggest one is you had an opportunity to beat the Chiefs if you hit a wide open Demaryius Thomas and he misses him. Wide open for a game winner. I mean, that's just embarrassing, man. You're a quarterback. How do you miss a dude wide open? Just sad. But yeah, they have a problem with Case Keenum. He's not been what they wanted him to be. He's not been impressive. So they're going to have to figure something out. And they're going against the Rams, who I believe is the best team in the league right now, when healthy. And I know they're still dealing with a little bit of injuries, but they're still good even with the injuries right there. I cannot bet against the Rams right now until I see them lose a game. I'm going with the Rams. This is not even a contest for me to pick. I don't give a damn what anyone says right there. The Jaguars at the Cowboys. The Jaguars have the best defense in the league. The Cowboys have a good defense, but I don't care about the Cowboys. Their offense is garbage. They have no good receiver talents. Zeke is their offense. Dak is working with nobodies. Okay? Nobodies. And again, I mean, granted, this is Blake Bortles we're talking about, and for him to have a great offensive game, that's a tough bet for me to take. But I'm just going to bet it's going to be like a Titans game, like maybe a 12-9 game, 9-6 game. I have more confidence in the Jaguars defense being able to stop the Cowboys offense than the Cowboys defense stopping the Jaguars offense. So I'm going to pick the Jags. All right, Ravens fans, here we go. Ravens at the Titans. Both these teams had some tough losses last week. We lost to Cleveland in a game we should have won. Michael Crabtree, with his dropping issues right now, just drop pass after drop pass after drop pass. Is just, he knows he has to fix it. He cost us the game winner, but it wasn't just him. There was a lot of things. I already pointed out in my previous video, but there were a lot of things that went into us losing that game. Browns should have won the game. We shouldn't have gone into overtime. But anyway, we got to put that loss behind us. We're heading out to Tennessee, another team who's 3-2. They came off a very tough loss, and they want to get back on track. So they're going to be coming at us, man. Marcus Mariota right there is a pretty damn good quarterback. And our offense has proven that they can be a liability if John Brown's not getting anything. Our run game has been terrible this year. It's not good. Our run game's not been good. And our pass game has basically been John Brown for the most part. With Willie Snead, but again, there's only so much. Once the defense knows they stop John Brown, all of a sudden you start jumping the passes off. Willie Snead's going to get some catches, but what happens when he's covered and John Brown's double team? Michael Crabtree's missing those catches. So what are you going to do on offense? They have to figure it out. I hope Michael Crabtree, he said he's worked on his catching the ball this week. I really hope he did, man, because he's going to have to show up. He's supposed to be a number one receiver, and he's not acting like a number one receiver. So we're going to have to see how this goes. He's got to get it together, hopefully, man. But I'm going to pick the Ravens in this game because they need to bounce back right now. I feel like our offense has really disappointed us last week right there. They've been so far pretty good so far this season, but last week they really disappointed us right there. And I feel like they have a lot that they want to show. This defense is always going to be great, but the offense has to be the reason we win this game. I'm going to go with the Ravens here. Sunday Night Football. The Chiefs are taking on the Patriots. The Chiefs are still undefeated at 5-0. Meanwhile, the New England Patriots are trying to get back to that winning attitude, which they are really doing because, my God, they made the Colts look bad. They made the Dolphins look bad. Right now, it seems like the Patriots are getting back to what the Patriots do, which is not surprising in the least because it's the New England Patriots. I don't care how bad the Patriots start off. As long as Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are still there, they could go 0-4. Hell, they can go 0-5, and they still find a way to make the playoffs. So with this one, this is a toughie, man. The Patriots are always the Patriots, and they are at home. So, But the Chiefs are undefeated, and Patrick Mahomes has been pretty good for most of these games. Granted, his last two games, he's actually struggled to score. He hasn't been exactly... Another pick? Oh, my God. No, not a pick six. Not a pick six. Shut up. You know, okay, that one was definitely on me. The first two bounced in the air and was just picked off because my receivers couldn't catch. That one, I threw it right to the defender. That one was on me. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take blame for that interception. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots. They're at home, and the Chiefs right there. Patrick Mahomes has been struggling the last couple of games to get in the end zone for them. So, and you know the Chiefs' defense is not great. They're okay, but they're not great. So this already seems like it's a setup for the Chiefs to lose. But I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs here. Like the Rams, even though they probably don't deserve it, unlike the Rams, I cannot pick against, and he scored a touchdown. You cannot let the quarterback run it in for a touchdown. What? Okay. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, I cannot pick against the Chiefs until I see them lose a game. That's just my mentality right now. Obviously, I feel like the Patriots are probably going to win this game because they're the New England Patriots. They're at home, and they're getting it together with their offense because, you know, Josh Gordon's there now, and, you know, they got Edelman back, and it's just their offense is starting to roll. So we'll see how that goes, but it's going to be a tough one. I got to go with the Chiefs, though. Last but not least, Monday Night Football, 49ers versus Packers. There is absolutely zero to talk about this game. I remember at the beginning of the season seeing this up. I was like, Aaron Rodgers versus Jimmy G, and now we got to deal with this bull crap. Jimmy G's gone for the entire year, and Aaron Rodgers is injured and trying to work with whatever he has. It's just a mess. This is not really a game I'm looking forward to watching. I'm just going to give it to the Packers. Granted, the 49ers they've been making some moves and trying to hold on, you know, keep doing something despite the fact that Jimmy G's gone. But I'm just going to pick the Packers. They're struggling right now on offense. They don't know what they're doing. Aaron Rodgers is taking shots at Mike McCarthy, and they got to get something going because the Bears look legit this year. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to pick the Packers. And that's it for my Week 6 predictions. This was pretty much the worst way to make a prediction because half the time it was just me screaming about me getting picked off or my opponent getting a touchdown or something like that. So I'll probably do this a lot more often if I don't feel like coming up with like an idea or just doing like a 2-minute type thing. Since no one's really going to watch this, I can really do whatever I want. So, yeah. If you're watching, thanks for watching. Same old stuff. I'm going to try to win this game down by, 14 points? I could totally do it. That's all I got for you guys. Sayonara.